Welcome to Every Fact Ever. Like and subscribe for more amazing facts. My name's Ian, and this is 50 Facts About Komodo Dragons, written by Diva Stipuli. Fact number 1. Komodo dragons are able to reproduce both sexually and asexually. Female Komodo dragons can fertilise their eggs with males, but in the absence of males, they can reproduce without having sex through a process called parthenogenesis. Fact number 2. The Komodo dragon's large size is caused by a strange phenomenon known as island giantism. Animals that live in isolated settings can become dramatically larger than their relatives, an evolutionary trend related to the absence of large predators to hunt them. Fact number 3. Despite their bulky appearances, Komodo dragons are actually fast runners. Komodo dragons can run at an incredible speed of up to 13 miles an hour for short bursts of time. Fact number 4. Komodo dragons can eat some pretty beefy animals, including carrion, water buffalo, and even human. Instead of relying on speed, Komodo dragons wait stealthily for their prey, instead of trying to run and catch them up. Humans make excellent prey as they can only run up to speeds of 8 miles an hour. Fact number 5. Komodo dragons smell with their tongues and not with their nostril. They can smell carrion, which is decaying flesh of dead animals, for up to 6 miles away. Their forked tongues sense the air around them. Once they pick up a smell, they press it to the roof of their mouth to work out what the smell is and if it's worth hunting. Fact number 6. Komodo dragons also have surprisingly good vision and can see objects as far away as 985 feet. But their retinas only have cones, so they may be able to distinguish colour, but they have very poor vision in dim light. Fact number 7. Contrary to popular belief, Komodo dragons kill their prey with venom, not bacteria. Researchers have recently found that Komodo dragons inject their victims with venom from multiple ducts located between their teeth. Fact number 8. Komodo dragons can eat whole animals, even those as big as a goat. Komodo dragons generally eat by tearing off chunks of flesh from their victim, but they can also swallow animals whole using their loosely articulated jaws, their flexible skull, and their expandable stomachs. Fact number 9. Due to their slow metabolism, Komodos can survive on as little as 12 meals per year. It takes a Komodo dragon roughly 15 to 20 minutes to swallow a large prey, and the giant lizard must bask in the sun to speed up digestion. Fact number 10. Komodo dragon babies run away immediately after hatching, so their mothers can't eat them. Although female Komodos incubate their eggs for about 3 months, and they keep their eggs safe from predators, their maternal instincts mount once their babies are hatched. Fact number 11. Komodo dragons were once called auras. Komodo Island natives gave the large lizards the name aura, which means land crocodile, until they were given the formally recognised name of Komodo dragon in 1912. Fact number 12. Komodos are excellent swimmers. Travelling between Indonesian islands is often necessary for the hunting of food. Fact number 13. George H.W. Bush once received a live Komodo dragon as a gift. Halfway through his term, Bush was given a male Komodo dragon named Naga, courtesy of the Indonesian government. Fact number 14. Instead of keeping it as a pet, President Bush handed over his Komodo dragon Naga to the Cincinnati Zoo. After fathering 32 youngsters, the illustrious critter passed away in 2007 at a respectable age of 24. Fact number 15. Komodo dragons can consume up to 80% of their body weight in one sitting. Having a freakishly flexible jaw really helps these creatures gorge, allowing the Komodo dragons to swallow smallish animals. Fact number 16. In the last 41 years, Komodo dragons have killed at least 4 people. The most recent attack involved a man who fell from an apple tree and was mauled by 2 dragons laying lazily on the ground. Fact number 17. In 2008, a group of scuba divers found themselves shipwrecked on Rinka Island, surrounded by 1,300 Komodo dragons. For 2 days and 2 nights, the traumatised divers contended with the dragons and the tropical heat, surviving off shellfish that they scraped from the rocks and ate raw. Fact number 18. Komodo dragons are known to be grave robbers. As a general rule, Komodo dragons prefer raiding graves to killing people, so natives frequently pile rocks over the loved ones' tombs as a deterrent. Fact number 19. Smaller Komodo dragons roll around in poo to avoid getting cannibalised by their larger Komodos. When close encounters are imminent, juveniles make themselves as unappetising as possible by rolling around in dung, something that even the most ravenous dragons can't stomach. Fact number 20. Komodo dragons are capable of displaying play behaviour. After being given toys, including frisbees, blankets and beverage cans, Kraken, a resident Komodo dragon at the National Zoological Park in Washington DC, took a lively interest in all of them, leading some scientists to concur that if she were a mammal, we'd call her behaviour play. Fact number 21. Komodo dragons were originally from Australia. According to fossil records, Komodo dragons moved out of Australia and made their way to the Indonesian islands, arriving on the islands of Flores around 900,000 years ago. Fact number 22. Komodo dragons disappeared from Australia around 50,000 years ago, coinciding with the arrival of humans on the continent. The giant lizards have also disappeared from all but a few isolated islands, and the species is now considered vulnerable to extinction. Fact number 23. Komodo dragons were the inspiration for the film King Kong. The Komodo dragon was the driving factor for the expedition to Komodo Island by W. Douglas Burton in 1926, and provided the inspiration for the 1933 movie King Kong. Fact number 24. The largest verified Komodo dragon species reached a length of 10.3 feet at a weight of 366 pounds. The Komodo dragon has a long flat head with a round snout, huge muscular tail, bowed legs and scaly skin. Fact number 25. Adults and juvenile Komodos are distinguished by their colours. Adult dragons have a grey, brown or reddish colour skin, and the young ones on the other hand have a green bodies covered with black and yellow stripes. Fact number 26. Komodo dragons usually hunt during the day because they don't see well during the night. This is combined with their poor sense of hearing. Fact number 27. Komodo dragons have a reddish saliva that contains 50 different types of bacteria. The saliva of the Komodo dragon is highly venomous, and a single bite is enough to down a buffalo in less than 12 hours. Fact number 28. During mating season, female Komodo dragons lay between 15 and 30 eggs in a hole in the ground. Their eggs look like balloons filled with water, and the baby lizards use their egg tooth to crack the shell from the inside. Fact number 29. Up to 5,965 Komodo dragons can be found in Komodo National Park, which covers 3 major islands, namely Komodo, Rinca and Padar. Komodo Island has at least 2,918 dragons, while the rest are scattered across Rinca Island, which has 2,875, Gilamata Island, which has 92, Nusa Kunda Island, which has 75, and Panda Island, which has 5. Fact number 30. East Nusa Tenggara has the last population of large lizards. The Komodo National Park is a popular destination for scientists and naturalists who want to study the animal's evolution, as the Komodo dragons only exist in Indonesia. Fact number 31. Komodo dragons live a solitary life, preferring to hunt alone. They are natural predators and they stalk and ambush their prey, which includes birds, invertebrates and mammals. Fact number 32. Komodo dragons usually mate between June and July, when females have reached the age of 8 and males are 7. In September, females can lay up to 15 to 30 eggs after taking over nests made by brush turkeys and deepening the holes by 2 meters. Fact number 33. To reduce the risk of predators, such as snakes or boars, preying on their eggs, female Komodo dragons dig several additional holes near their real nests as decoys. These holes are so similar that even the mother Komodo can get confused in recognizing the real one. Fact number 34. Komodo dragons have been around for a very long time. In fact, fossils similar to the Komodo dragon have been dated to be at least 3.8 million years old. Though only discovered by Europeans in 1910, Komodos are considered a relic of the giant lizards that have existed in Flores for at least 900,000 years. Fact number 35. The Komodo National Park is located just below the equator and is also in the heart of Indonesia. Komodo and Rinca have a dry, savanna-like climates, the perfect environment for the giant lizards. Fact number 36. The Komodo dragon's tail is as long as its body. Komodo dragons swing their tail back and forth as a scare tactic, and not only is their tail as long as the rest of their body, but their tails are strong enough to take down a deer. Fact number 37. The Komodo dragon is a vulnerable species. The lack of egg-laying females, habitat destruction and human poaching continues to threaten the existence of the species population. Fact number 38. The Komodo dragon, Varanus komodonus, is a lizard species found on the island in central Indonesia. The large giant lizards are representative of a relic population of very large varanid lizards that once lived across Indonesia and Australia, most of which died out after the Pleistocene. Fact number 39. The Komodo dragon prefers hot and dry places, typically living in a dry open grassland, savanna, scrubland and tropical forests at low elevations. Komodo dragons dig holes that can measure between 1 to 3 meters wide using their powerful forelimbs and claws. Fact number 40. Komodo dragons mature in about 3 to 5 years and are capable of parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis is a form of reproduction in which an unfertilized egg develops into a new individual, occurring commonly among insects and other arthropods. Fact number 41. The lifespan of the Komodo dragon is over 30 years. Komodo dragons are capable of being monogamous and form pair bonds, which is rare behaviour for lizards. Fact number 42. Komodo dragons hatched for the first time outside of Indonesia in 1992 at the Smithsonian Zoo. The zoo reported the 4 clutches had hatched and 55 offspring were currently living in more than 30 zoos around the world. Fact number 43. Komodo dragons were first documented by Europeans in 1910. This was after rumours of a crocodile land reached Lieutenant van Stern van Hensbroek of the Dutch colonial administration. Fact number 44. Europe's first 2 live Komodo dragons arrived in 1927. The giant reptiles were exhibited in the Reptile House at London Zoo when it opened in that same year. Fact number 45. On December 20th, 2006, Flora, a captive Komodo dragon living in Chester Zoo, England, was the second known Komodo dragon to have laid unfertilised eggs. Flora laid 11 eggs and 7 of them hatched. All of them were male. Fact number 46. The first documentation of Komodo dragon's parthenogenesis in the US occurred on January 31st, 2008. Seguin County Zoo in Wichita, Kansas became the very first zoo in America to document the asexual pregnancy. Fact number 47. A Komodo dragon was exhibited in 1934 at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C., but it lived for only 2 years. This was the first time a Komodo dragon was put on display for the public audience in the United States. Fact number 48. In June 2001, a Komodo dragon seriously injured Phil Bronstein, the then husband of actress Sharon Stone. This came after Bronstein entered a Komodo dragon's enclosure in Los Angeles Zoo. Fact number 49. In 1969, an expedition to Komodo Island was led by the Offenberg family, which lasted for 11 months. During the stay, Walter Offenberg and his assistant captured and tagged more than 50 Komodo dragons. Fact number 50. The evolutionary development of the Komodo dragon started with the genus Varanus, which originated in Asia about 40 million years ago. Varanus lizards migrated to Australia, where they evolved into giant forms, the largest of these being the recently extinct Megalania, helped by the absence of competing placental carnivores. And that was 50 facts about Komodo dragons. Thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe for more amazing facts. If you still haven't had your fact fix, try watching some of these videos. If you have any suggestions of topics you'd like us to cover, please leave a comment down below.